Sophie, want to say who we think is going to win the Super Bowl in 3, 2, 1? Chiefs. Chiefs. Until the Chiefs don't get to a Super Bowl, why would we pick anyone else? Until the Ravens, until the Bills can get them in the playoffs, then I'm not picking against them. Obviously, we're super biased on this podcast, but like 15...
Not us.
15, 87, 95, and Coach Reed turns shit up when January comes around.
Good morning, everybody. It is early for both of us. Actually, it's really not. We're just...
Yeah.
Not
it's early if you have a
people.
cold.
But we want to welcome you guys back to the Show Me Something podcast, sponsored by our good friends over at Arby's.
At the Bees, bruh. Everyone at the Bees. I'm not eating a roast beef. It's 10 a.m., so I'm skipping the roast beef today. It's snowing here, may I say, in New York.
Shit.
Not bad.
That
Not
sounds
bad.
awful.
Just like a little flurry. Like a little... It's like where you can't tell if it's snowing or not, and you look out and you're like, is it snowing? But I think it is.
Okay, well, that sounds like a living hell to me.
When do you put your Christmas tree up?
Well, I'm homeless right now. I don't have a house.
True. Okay.
But I would do it in like the next week. Do you have a Christmas tree?
Not yet, but this is a new apartment and I have a lot more space to get a fucking huge one.
I'm
excited. Yeah.
Yes. No, I think you should definitely have it up longer. Like before Thanksgiving, I think the Christmas tree should be up.
Okay, cool. Same.
But we are going to start off with Hot Girl of the Week, man. So I think this is So this is like our latest segment that we've added. And I kind of just get to pick out a Hot Girl of the Week because I did wear that shirt in a tunnel fit. I don't know if you remember that. It kind of went viral. I had no idea it was going to go viral.
Yeah, it blew up. It was all over social media. The Arby's logo plastered all over the universe because of you.
Still kind of sold out. Like people still can't get it, which is like they're restocking, which is good. We need to get you one.
Fuck yeah. I have one.
Do you really?
I don't have it. Yeah, they sent me one.
Is it a crop top?
It's like a baseball tee. I like it. It could become a crop top for sure.
Dude, that is actually hilarious. But I didn't really know that this would turn into a thing, but I think it's kind of fun because it's all about just like confidence, showing up, being who you are and doing what you want. So I love that. So today, I know we're filming this. What day is it? Tuesday.
Definitely Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday, but I'm shouting out all the hot girls who have served or who are serving, in the military. So it is Veterans Day because we were shooting today, but I think they deserve like a whole 2 weeks a week. So we're shouting out all those badass, brave women who serve our country.
Yeah, shout out. We appreciate you guys.
For real.
Do with this segment, do I get to do one or is it just you?
You know what, West? Go for it. This should be good.
Okay, Hot Girl of the Week. Fuck, I didn't even know. I was not prepared. What's today? It's Tuesday. It's snowing out. My Hot Girls of the Week are the Kansas City current women's soccer team. They just lost, I believe, in quarters. They scored in extras. And it was a great game, but the season did come to an end. Jason Sudeikis was there. Patrick Mahomes was there. I've gotten to know a few of the girls on the team.
I hear they're pretty cool.
They're sick.
Yeah.
But shout out my girl, Lo. She like, I wore her jersey to a meet and greet thing in Kansas City and she shared it and was like, didn't have this on my bucket list. And I was like, dude, well, I think you're way cooler than fucking me. Like, so this goes out to Kansas City women's, soccer team. Great season. And still the only women's only sports stadium in the country. So shout out to them.
I like that.
They'll bring it home next year.
Hey, can I also just add on? They've been kicking ass when it comes to like fans and engagement, all that. The W needs a team in Kansas City.
Yes. Oh, that should be actually, we could do a whole episode on that probably. That team should, like, if the WNBA was ever like, would people show up in Kansas City? That team is they sell out that fucking stadium every weekend. Like, dude, so sick. Damn.
Yeah. So those are our hot girls of the week. Thank you to Arby's for helping us highlight all the hot girls out there. Whoop, whoop.
There's a lot.
Hot.
And what we're going to do, guys, is if we film more than one episode a week, we like to do the Tell Me Somethings as like their own little day. So that's what today is going to be. So we're just taking some calls, baby.
Hey, so I got 2 questions. I play basketball and I have a trainer. I told him that I wanted to be like y'all one day. And he made me a good player, but he makes me uncomfortable. And my mom keeps telling me that I need to go back so I can improve more. And I keep telling her that makes me feel uncomfortable. What do you think? Should I go back or no? Bye.
All you, Soph.
First of all, hello. You sound adorable. I think I'm going to go 2 different ways with this, right? So I think there is an uncomfortable as in you're being pushed. So like that means like it is super hard, right? You, your body's almost giving out. You're seeing stars. You're dizzy because you're getting pushed so much. And I think in that instance, I think it's okay because that's what you have to do in order to become your best self. And sometimes when you're being pushed, you're not going to be good at it. You're going to fail. But I think failure is a very positive thing because if you're not failing or stuff isn't hard for you, then you're not pushing yourself far enough. So I do think that if it's uncomfortable, as in it's hard, then yes, I think that you definitely go back because that's what it's all about, right? And you will thank yourself for going back. You'll thank your parents for making you go back too. But I will say, and I don't think that this is talked about enough, that if your trainer is making you feel uncomfortable of maybe the way how they're approaching you, how they're maybe sometimes touching or getting up in your personal space and you're not comfortable, I think that's completely different. And so as a girl and as a woman, you know, my parents, both my mom and dad, they always said, you know, if you feel uncomfortable or something isn't right, to always tell somebody you trust. And so maybe for you, you don't feel comfortable telling that trainer like, hey, like you're a little bit too close or you don't feel comfortable, then tell your friend, tell your parents, tell a teacher or a mentor or someone that you truly trust that, you know, you're not feeling comfortable because of X, Y, and Z. Now, I will also say that in the sports world, there are a lot of male trainers, and sometimes they have to touch you or put you in a position or get up in your personal space to teach you certain things, certain skills. And so I do think that's different, but I do think that if you're not comfortable, then maybe your parents or you could have a conversation of like, hey, if you're going to get up in my personal space, then maybe just warn me before. So I do think that all of these feelings are completely valid. I think there are a lot of great people who are just trying to help teach young girls and boys the game. But I do think there are some out there that might be a little creepy. And so if you're not feeling comfortable in that sense, then you just need to tell somebody you trust and have that conversation.
Perfect. Sophie, you answered that really well.
Thank you.
What's up, guys? This is Adam from New York City. Just wanted to ask both of you guys, you know, we just saw a crazy World Series with the Dodgers winning. Who do you think is going to win this year's Super Bowl and NBA Finals?
Sophie, you want to say who we think is going to win the Super Bowl in 3, 2, 1? Chiefs. Cheese. Adam, first off, shout out, big dog. Mahomes and Andy Reid have been to what? 5 of the last 7 Super Bowls? Why would we count them out right now? And honestly, it's been a fun media trend to like really dunk on the Chiefs when they look like they're struggling a little bit. And I've noticed this year, everyone, because the AFC is like super wide open, people are starting to go like, until the Chiefs don't get to a Super Bowl, why would we pick anyone else? Until the Ravens, until the Bills can get them in the playoffs, then I'm not picking against them. Obviously, we're super biased on this podcast, but like 15...
Not us.
15, 87, 95, and Coach Reid turned shit up when January comes around. NFC also, Seahawks look like a fucking wagon right now. But I mean, if it was the Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl, again, I wouldn't be surprised. But I do think the NFL is in a good place right now where it's like there are no front runners. Like everyone is just kind of good, but there's no team that's like the best. And shout out the fucking Indianapolis Colts. No one saw that coming, but they look super strong. And then NBA Finals. I mean, we like just started.
It's too early. I feel like
super early. I really have, honest to God, these might as well be preseason fucking picks. Maybe the Spurs if Wemby carries. I don't know. Soph, do you have any like special basketball fucking insider knowledge here?
Honestly, since I haven't been doing the like NBA TV, I haven't. No, I don't really know, but I would say that I feel like the teams are just so drastically different from last year that it's way too early. But OKC still has a bunch of young boys who are hungry for a back-to-back. So if I had to pick right now, I'd have to go Thunder, but I still think it's so early. I have no idea.
And do we think Tyrese Halliburton meant that much to the fucking Pacers?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, huh?
But their whole roster. Sorry, I keep looking over there. My donkey's literally right here. He's looking at me. But their whole roster's hurt. Like, I don't know what's going on in freaking Indy, but like it is, the injury bug is high and heavy over there. So hopefully the Colts stay away. Hopefully it's just the basketball world.
I did get an alert that the Mavs were going to fire my boy Nico Harrison, who's a Montana State grad.
Well,
so I always root for
did
them.
he graduate? Because he's made some terrible moves.
What? Getting rid of Luka?
Duh.
He got fucking Cooper Flag is there. Like, give him some time. Let him build around Coop. Clearly, we don't have like a great answer for this for NBA yet, but we'll work on it.
Wes, I really do love how you turn everything into positive for the people you ride for and the stuff you represent.
Montana State or Missouri, I got you until the wheels fall off. Literally.
Hi, Sophie. Hi, Chris. I love y'all's podcast.
Chris?
I guess my thing is I signed her up at the Y here in Odessa, Texas, and thinking it was a good thing for her to practice her sport that she's learned to love after watching Indiana Fever. She actually met you, and you kind of rubbed her hand, so she thought she was making good shots after that. You gave her good luck. Anyways, I don't know. What do you think I should do? She got thrown out of the team because I stood up for her for them not giving her credit. So now I'm trying to put her in something else, but she kind of got discouraged. So see if you have a good word for her. Thank you.
Okay, so if you couldn't hear it, it's a slightly emotional mom. Her girl joined the team. She balled out, didn't get the credit, and then her mom said something, and now she got thrown off the team. So how would you guys approach that?
Can I say something real quick? And then you got it, Chris.
Yeah, Chris. I got you.
Dude, both of our faces were like...
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Hey.
Anyway.
I would laugh if my throat wasn't
I know. I
burning.
can't help it. Like, anyway. I think that sometimes it's, especially when you are dealing with kids, it is not always about the credit or the awards. It's just about them finding something that they love and are passionate about and are having fun with. And so I think this is a good thing for parents to like, sometimes you need to look yourselves in the mirror and step back, because sometimes you're being way too hard, way too harsh. Sometimes you're just like too involved. Like, let people be kids. Let kids be kids. That's kind of where unless there's like, I know it's very situational. Don't get me wrong. But I think sometimes parents just are like way too involved.
Yeah, I'm also very anti-parents stepping in. I grew up in a house where my parents, whether it was school or sports, never intervened, whether that was playing time or position or whatever it is. And I think I learned so much from that experience. One, and looking back, it's so cringy to me when parents try to tell coaches that their kid, like, it's your kid. You love your child. You have raised him. And like, if he does something special, you want him to get the credit, obviously. But I learned to be, if things aren't going the way I wanted, I learned to figure that shit out by myself. My parents didn't step in and yell at a coach because I wasn't playing enough or because I was like struggling in a class. I didn't get help. My parents never stepped in and made it about them. It was my problem. Even if life throws problems at you that aren't your fault, or like you might have deserved credit, like your kid probably deserved the credit, but that is life, unfortunately. And she's going to learn like, oh, I might do things well and not get credit for this. How do I deal with it internally? How do I keep pushing? Like, there's so much to not stepping in and your kid learning that it's just such a good life experience to not have your parent jump in every time something's a little bit wrong. So I know it's probably hard, but moving forward, in my personal opinion, you got to stay out of the way and let your kids learn these life lessons on their own.
And sometimes you do need to step in. So like, don't get us wrong. Like if something bad or whatever's going on, but if it's just them not getting the credit, like I think parents and mentors try to make life easier for kids nowadays. No, kids need to learn resilience. Resilience is a huge, huge thing that you're going to need, and it's a life lesson. So I just think like letting them figure stuff out and learning on their own is a huge and a really great thing to have.
Also, can I just say, these fucking coaches of youth sports are trying their best. Like, you see those videos where these referees are getting screamed at by parents and like fucking second grade baseball.
Yeah, like relax.
They're trying. Like, let's not kill them. They're trying to help your kid. Let them breathe.
Dude, in my town, all of the teenagers, we were like the umpires for like the little leaguers for like the kids under us. Dude, it's a hard job. That is a hard job, being behind the plate.
Of course it is.
Balls and strikes. I definitely had some parents at my throat back in the day. Was I the best ump? Also, no, probably not. But all right, you guys are offering some really sage wisdom and advice this morning.
I was kind of nice on that one. I would, if my mom or dad ever told a coach I deserve more credit, I would be so fucking embarrassed. That shit is so
my parents would
me.
never. They'd be like, work harder. If you want credit, work harder. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Today's show is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. If you're new to sports betting, this is the app that actually makes it easy. Not sure what to wager on? No problem. Hard Rock Bet literally shows you what everyone else is betting. We're talking about trending parlays, popular upsets, touchdown picks, and player props. All right there for you to browse. And here's the best part. If you haven't placed your first bet yet, you can still jump in on their new offer. Bet $5, and if it hits, you don't just get back your winnings, you'll score $150 in bonus bets too. It's not just that welcome boost either. Hard Rock Bet drops new promos every single day. So whether you're betting on football, hockey, or even a little esports this weekend, there's always something happening. The ladies down in Columbia, Missouri just started their season strong last night. You can ride with them all year long or bet on whatever's got your attention. Again, new promos every day, so go check out the Hard Rock Bet app. Explore what's trending and start building your first parlay. Download Hard Rock Bet and try your first bet today.
Next one for you guys. We had to show some love to our fans on Instagram. Somebody commented on our Tell Me post. Who has the best food scene? This is Keon. Who has the best food scene? Indiana, Phoenix, or Missouri?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Duh. You don't. I was like, West. But I would say, honestly, if you added New York, let's add you in this, West. I would have to say, and I think best barbecue definitely goes to Missouri. 1,000%. But I think
you get best Mexican in Phoenix.
I think I get the best, like, healthy, organic, and a variety of different foods in Phoenix.
Okay.
Like, they have some good food in Phoenix. But I also think there's great places in New York, too. Like, if you want variety, I'd go to those. But barbecue, I'm going to Missouri.
Well, I think that question works without New York. Because if you put New York in it, New York will fucking win against any city in the country.
I know.
As someone who's been to all of those cities, though, I'd go Missouri, Phoenix, Indianapolis. When I think of Indianapolis, I don't think of a crazy food scene. But I'm sure the Mexican food in Arizona is going to be lovely. And you probably get a little bit of like West Coast in there, but Missouri barbecue, you guys, is
banging.
It's a little different. So
Is there like a top spot in Missouri that you guys have hit up? Like, is there a number one on top of the ranks?
For me recently, well, Q39 in Kansas City has been treating me so right the last few years.
I
used to
don't think
go to
I've been
Gates as a
there.
kid with my dad. You gotta. Well, I guess we could go in December when we're
Yeah.
there. If
Is
that
it
happens.
new?
No, it's like middle. It's like between sit down, like, and also like fast. It's
Oh.
just the fucking best. It's like they've been ripping it up.
It was.
At home, have you been to Como Smoke and Fire?
Yeah.
That place is pretty rocking.
Yeah.
The OG one was out by my dad's farm, and so we used to always go there for lunch.
Wait, have you been to Mugs Up?
Yeah, that's a staple.
That is a staple. Murray's,
Yeah.
G&D. But like those are just like comfort foods.
Yeah.
So
Hey, comfort food, some of the best food. All right, we got another food question for you here. So this one's for you.
Hi, this is a question for Sophie. Hey, Soph, what are your meals like during season, like when you're playing? And do you eat any special food? And what your meals are now that you're off and you're not playing? Thank you. Go Fever.
go Fever. Hello. I think I'm probably the worst person to ask this question because that is an area I'm trying to get better at. I'm all about balance though. I think like if you kind of do like the 80-20, which is like 80% of the time you're eating well, 20% of the time, like do what you want because you still want to enjoy life. Like I probably eat dessert every single day, but the rest of my meals are pretty good. So I try to eat, good protein, lots of veggies, get some carbs in there. But for me, it's pretty basic. Like I'm not vegan. I'm not vegetarian. There's a lot of people who do that. But for me, I just I try to eat clean, but if there's no options to eat clean, then it's okay. So, I don't know. I don't think that I really have like a crazy diet compared to, people in general. So it's kind of a boring answer, but that's the truth.
All right, just keeping it clean, just keeping it balanced. All right, this question's for both of you guys. So if we know that you're in the market for new housing opportunities, so let's listen to what this guy's got to say.
Hey, mostly for Sophie, but if Wes is interested, that's cool too. So if you're looking for a place in Florida, you might want to invest in a boat. I'm currently looking. I'd be interested in throwing in, if you want to consider it, a boat might be cheaper than a house in Florida at this point. Later, guys. Bye.
Okay, guys, do you want a boat? Do you want a roommate? What do we think about living life on a boat for a houseboat?
I think nowadays I just need way more security. So, a houseboat sounds fun, but I don't think it's like realistic to my life. But if I have a house down there, I'd definitely get a boat because that'd be fun. And I'm good on roommates. I think I'm past the point of roommates.
Yeah, I've more recently moved in alone. I don't think you can go backwards. If someone like pitched me on some weird trip where I had to live on a boat for a week or two, I would do it for the bit. I've stayed on a houseboat a couple times. Ooh, fun story real quick. Flathead Lake in college, my junior year, we rented a houseboat that had like 2 bedrooms and we slept like 12 football guys on it, but it had a rooftop with a slide and like we put up like all of our like cool flags and shit that we thought were like so awesome in college. And you had to take like a little dinghy boat out to get onto the houseboat. It was so awesome. So that's a fun memory.
See, that's different though. But there's no way you could live on a houseboat right now, right?
No, I don't think I could do that.
I always think about getting a cup of coffee in the morning. Like I'm just gonna walk out and then like, how far is that? You know what I'm saying? Like just being stuck all the way out there.
But you can also like park. Like you don't have to be out in the water. Like go dock it and then you can do what you want. Because doesn't Hallie live on a houseboat?
Yes, actually. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. So there's ways to do it. And I do think it would be cheaper, but it'd also be maybe hard with our lifestyle. to do that.
Good call.
Yeah.
Just a houseboat in the Hudson River.
Fuck
Just-
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I love it.
Probably saving a lot in New York rent. That's actually not a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Got one more question for you here.
Hey, Sophie, my name's Anne-Marie Turner. Love you, girl. You're amazing, amazing, amazing. Wondering what your rehab program is like. Like, how long is this going to be, and what are you having to do? Wishing you a speedy recovery.
Well, hello. Thank you for the good energy and the good vibes. West has definitely been through this rehab process. So he actually, yours was a lot worse than mine.
I've never had, the only knee I've had was PCL, and that was at Rockbridge.
I know, but that's still.
My worst was fib fracture. That was a bad one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still gross. Leg rehab in general. But I'm actually doing really good. I'm running. Right now, I'm just trying to get stronger. So, sorry. I'm just trying to get my legs and like my back and my core stronger, but I'm doing really well. So here's the timeline, everybody, because I feel like I get this question a lot. So by Thanksgiving, I need to be sprinting just in a straight line and backpedaling in a straight line, which I'm already pretty much doing that. So I'm ahead of schedule, which is good. And then after that, and I'm already doing this too, but like introduction to jumping and then cutting. And so by the first of the year, the goal is to be able to do an on-court, non-contact workout. So I'm ahead of schedule, and I'm doing really well. Well, shit, why can't I talk? Here's what it looks like. It's doing good. Woo! Can you see it?
Yeah. You almost fell.
Yeah. So thanks for the good vibes. I will take all the prayers always, but I'm doing really well. So thank you.
Guys, thanks for doing it. Tell me something with us. We appreciate you. We love you. I'm going to go take some Mucinex.
Sudafed, yeah.
And a Z-Pack and some vitamin C. And then try to get ready for this BravoCon.
I was about to say, I feel like next week's episodes are going to be a lot of fun just because you're going to BravoCon. Sure. I have golf, New York, heading back to Phoenix. So I just feel like our stories next week are going to be legit.
Oh, yeah. You're going to meet. I got to get everyone dialed in.
I'm meeting all your friends, I feel like.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. All right, guys. See you soon. Later.
All right, everybody. If you have a question for me or West, for us both, about love, life, advice, or you just want us to talk about certain things, you guys can actually call us now. So the hotline number is 573, that's Missouri, 227-8622. You can leave us a voicemail and we will hit it on next week's episode. Hit us up. Clap our lines.